everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to try to do this video with as much spunk and energy as I could possibly muster, but it's 20 of 10 and I'm exhausted. But I have some things on my mind that I wanted to discuss. So first of all, if you're new here, welcome. I mostly talk about bags and luxury, and what I'm going to talk about today is certainly related. So I've been on YouTube for 3 years or something like that. And this comes up time and time again. Not really so much on my channel, but on other people's channels. And it seems to be something that people kind of are either upset about or just feel negatively toward, and that's YouTubers doing sponsorships and YouTubers earning money from YouTube. And Autumn's mentioned this a couple of times where people will say, oh, you should get a real job, just in general to other YouTubers. It hasn't been said to me. I don't think that it's been said to any of my friends, but I kind of am confused about a couple of things. First of all, I have done some sponsorships, and I'm really proud of the ones that I've done because I've basically accepted sponsorships for items that I think were really useful for me, things that I like. For example, this ring from Julia. I think that this is just really beautiful. It's a piece of costume jewelry, and it goes well with my dress. I use this ring, I wear it, and I think that this is something that my viewers will relate to. So when they asked me to do a sponsorship, I said yes. Same with Zumoni. Who else? Babylon Leather. I did that one pretty recently. These are all things related to things that I talk about on my channel and things that I think people would enjoy and would appreciate. I was offered today partnership with a menswear company, and I thought to myself, have they seen me? Because I don't think anybody's going to think that I'm a man and going to be able or want to wear men's clothing, especially since I have a little bit more in the chest area than most men, but I digress. So I don't just randomly take sponsorships, but if it looks interesting, yes, sweetheart, my poor Henry. If it looks interesting and if I think that it's valuable, I'm more than happy. Zumoni, for instance. And I do know and understand that a lot of us get the same sponsors, but that's because these particular brands and the items that they have fall into our little niche category. And let me tell you, I don't do it for the money. I mean, it's nice to earn a couple of pennies if you can. And most of the time, I don't. Most of the time, I just get an offer for a free item. And if I think that it's going to be lousy, like I said, I'm not going to take the offer. But even when you do get some sort of a commission, it's usually very low. For example, maybe you might get a 10% commission on something, which I think maybe happened once or twice. The couple of sales that I make from that commission, we're talking $20, $30, $40. I mean, I'm not setting the world on fire. I know that there are some people who are, but I have a tiny channel. I'm lucky that I get any kind of a payment from YouTube at all, and that's not typically, my typical earnings are maybe $150 a month, which doesn't cover nearly what I spend on my channel. And I'm fine with that. I do this as a hobby. I don't do this to make money. But for the people who do YouTube and are fortunate enough to have this be their job, I kind of don't get why people are resentful for that, but they're okay with baseball players or football players earning millions for playing a sporting game, which is basically what they're doing. Or models earning thousands for walking a runway, for instance. Or an actor or an actress being paid millions of dollars for a movie role. I don't get how that's any less valuable than making videos, especially some useful videos that you feel relate to what you're interested in and are entertaining. So I'm really confused. Like, help me out. Help me understand what the difference is, because I don't really see any difference in that. And the same with the sponsorships. There are sports players who were sponsored, usually tennis players, gymnasts. Pretty much every sport has a sponsor, and especially when individuals compete in sports, a lot of times that's the only way that they could pay for their lessons, for their equipment, for everything else. I mean, most of us here on YouTube that have a small channel, I mean, you can't even buy a lipstick, or hardly buy a lipstick with whatever we get from sponsorships. So I don't know where that kind of resentment, for lack of a better word, comes from. So yeah, I mean, anybody, and this is safe space. If you feel comfortable, let me know what it is that, is a problem. And, if you don't like whatever somebody is sponsoring, if it is a sponsor video, which of course this is not, you could always fast forward past. I mean, people fast forward videos all the time. My average view time on a 15-minute video might be 5 minutes or 6 minutes. That's not even a third of the video. I mean, so if you're going to fast forward past talking, you could just fast forward past that sponsor. I mean, what's the difference? The other little thing that I wanted to mention, it's come to my attention that a couple of people have referred to other YouTubers as not being in their league. Now imagine that. Imagine someone with a channel thinking that someone else with a channel isn't in their league. I'd like to know what league that is. Is it the American League, the National League? I don't know. I'm not really that much into sports, so I don't know how many other leagues there are, but we all basically buy the same bags. Everybody knows this. If we don't all buy the same bags, we're interested in the same bags. We follow luxury. We enjoy a lot of the same things, and luckily everybody's collection is different. Everybody focuses on different things or has some other little special part of them that makes their channel unique. So to criticize somebody or to kind of put down what someone else likes or how someone else runs their channel is just crazy to me. Most of us who have a small channel do like I do, film on their iPhone, edit your own videos, or try to do a really good job so you don't have to edit. Completely unscripted and no professional input, where a lot of the bigger channels, not just luxury channels, but big channels in general, they have managers, they have publicists, some of them, and they have somebody who's basically directing everything that they do. They earn huge money and they have people that are on their payroll. So, us small people, I mean, how could you think that you're better or in a different league than someone else? Is it because you buy more of one brand than someone else? I mean, I have some pretty high-end bags, and I don't brag about them or think that I'm better than somebody. Like, I would never say to Yota that I'm better than Yota because I own Hermes bags and she doesn't. I mean, it's freaking mind-blowing to me, but I think that some people sort of have that attitude that you need to have certain things, you need to look a certain way, you need to have a certain background in order to be considered a better YouTuber. And I just think that we're all out here to entertain, to meet other people who love bags, and to just kind of talk about our hobby, because for a lot of us, it is our hobby. It's nice to get a little bit back, but it's so insignificant, guys. I mean, it's so insignificant that to kind of, you know, it makes me scratch my head. Like, why would you get that wrapped up in thinking that you're above someone in this YouTube world? So anyway, that's my 2 cents. I do have some pretty cool things coming up. I have a bag trade with Jackie. Hopefully that'll be coming in soon. I have an eBay purchase that I've made. First bag from this brand. And sometimes I don't, you know, I have the camera positioned a certain place. But guys, I always talk with my hands, even if you don't see them. So, but anyway, if you made it this far, I don't know, leave me a microphone down in the comments and let me know that you watched to the end, and I really appreciate it. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I love to talk about luxury and just items in general. I mean, some of it's luxury and some of it is contemporary, but it all falls under things that we all as bag lovers love. I will see you in my next video, and I'm doing a collab with James on Thursday. Don't know what I'm going to talk about, but it's a book video, and stay tuned. Hope to see you. Bye.